www.hssp.cc, our YouTube trivia question tonight. February 15th, 30 years ago from tomorrow, what upset happened? Exactly 30 years ago tomorrow night, February the 15th. 30 years ago, what was the upset? Who were the two combatants in that fight? And we will take all the correct winners, put them in a hat, and we will send a genuine autograph piece from one of the combatants.
All you gotta do is send us an email at bolopunchboxinghour@yahoo.com.
That is like falling out of bed easy. Timmy, the producer, Patterson, Abel, Sotopominski, Jacobine, and myself, it is time to now make our picks. We've got 2 championship matches this weekend. We've actually got several championship matches, but 2 that matter. Kelly Pavlik versus Jermaine Taylor, and Sergey Liakovich taking on Nikolai Valuev. Let's do Valuev and Liakovich first.
Yeah, now this is actually an eliminator, WBA.
Oh, yeah, it's not for a belt. But
it's going to be 12 rounds.
It's 2 former champions. They were just champions, what, a year ago. It's as close to a title fight as a non-title fight's going to be.
I'm thinking about going for Valuev on this one just because of his pure size. I was going to go with Liakovich. I actually said I'm probably going to go with him earlier, but I'm thinking Valuev. It's probably going to go the distance, and I think Valuev's going to wear on a little bit with his size. I don't see Valuev getting hurt, period.
No, I don't see Liakovich getting hurt. I don't see Valuev getting hurt.
And if I see anybody get knocked out, it's going to be Liakovich. Because I just can't see Valuev getting hurt. He's so big.
I can see Valuev getting hurt if he fought the right guy. They have kept him away from the Peters and the Vetkins, these guys that really can throw some damn leather. These heavyweights that can really throw. Valuev's never been in there with him.
So I'm going to pick Valuev by decision.
I'm picking Liakovich by decision. I don't think there's going to be a knockout in this fight at all.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I think 12th round.
I think that's a good bet.
I think 12th round, both these guys are still going to be there. Tim, you got anything on that one?
I'm going to go Valuev.
You're going to go Valuev, the Giant. Okay. I just feel that Liakovich was a little shamed by his fight against Big Shannon Briggs.
Didn't get quite much done in that fight. After we watched him fight earlier in the year with dancing around and all the slick shots.
Layman Brewster, he really owned Layman Brewster, who I thought for 3 years was the best heavyweight in boxing. To go against him and shatter his eye, detach his retina, and then outwork him on top of all that, I think Liakovich is going to pull this one out. I think it'll be close, but it'll be a decision. And if I were to see a draw in this fight, it would not shock me. Would not shock me. And now the big one, Kelly the Ghost Pavlik versus Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor. Emil, you make me sad with this pick.
I think Jermaine Taylor's going to knock Pavlik out.
Tell me why. What is it about Taylor that you think he's going to fix this time?
Well, he doesn't have to fix much. He just has to attack Pavlik after he has him hurt a little bit better. Pavlik got hurt, he got knocked down. It was close to the end of the round, so when Pavlik got up, he was able to go in the corner and regain his composure and make it through that round. Reminds me a lot of the Vasquez-Marquez fight, where Vasquez had Marquez hurt early in the fight, but ended up breaking his nose. It's a little bit different because
there was no broken nose.
There was a knockout in this. Pavlik ended up knocking out Taylor, obviously.
I can see the connection.
But Taylor was he was winning that fight. Coming into that I can't even remember what round it was that he ended up knocking him out. I don't want to get the wrong round.
I believe it was the 8th round, and Jimmy Shaw is going to go all crazy out there.
But Pavlik obviously has the power. I think it's going to be a good fight, just like the first one. And I think Taylor's going to end up knocking him out probably about, I don't know, 5th round.
This will be a unanimous decision for Kelly Pavlik.
Unanimous decision? I don't see this going the distance.
I don't see this being a knockout at all.
I see this very different than the other fight. Both these guys are able to land punches on each other and hurt each other.
Neither of them knew each other's strengths. Now they both know that they can both get hurt by the other guy.
So I think
they're going to play it a lot more cautious, and I think it's going to go to a decision. I think Pavlik's going to have to get some early rounds in the bank. He's going to carry it on out, and it's going to come time for Jermaine Taylor to make a stand, and I don't think he's going to have anything left at the end.
The odds are a little bit in Taylor's favor, but they're not very strong odds. It's a pretty close fight on the betting pool.
So even with Taylor getting knocked out, he's still winning the odds?
Not winning the odds. He's behind. Pavlik's the favorite.
Okay.
Did I say it wrong?
You said Taylor's ahead. Okay. I was going to say I would think Pavlik would be ahead.
Pavlik is ahead, but
Okay.
it's very close.
All right.
What do you have, Olivia?
Timmy, what do you think, man?
I got Kelly Pavlik, KO in the 8th.
8?
8.
Really? Okay. What does Pete Perry pick?
Didn't see it yet.
Oh, that's not up there. Okay.
No, I can try to get on there.
No, that's
check
okay.
it out.
That's okay. Yeah, unanimous decision for Kelly Pavlik is me. So Timmy says 8th round knockout for Pavlik. I say unanimous decision for Pavlik, and Emil says Taylor in the 5th
round, yeah.
knockout.
TKO. I'm not going to say knockout because they never count to 10. Very rarely.
No. I mean, even when he knocked out Taylor, he didn't count to 10. Steve Smoger just jumped in and said, no more.
And it's very odd for Smoger to do that.
Well, they were just talking about that. Max Kellerman was saying that the weirdest thing about it, no one argued the decision to just stop it. You didn't see Taylor try to get up. Taylor didn't know what the hell he was.
Taylor never argued after the fight either.
No, Emmanuel Stewart never said, oh, this fight never should have stopped. No one in the Taylor camp said this is garbage. Kelly Pavlik, no one on their side, obviously, was even shocked that they stopped it. And I would think Pavlik, the sportsman that he is, I mean, he messed up Miranda, and now he messed up Taylor. Is there a middleweight that he can't beat? It might be Taylor, who knows?
Yeah, I'm thinking Taylor's going to beat him, and then we'll see the trilogy.
Let me go ahead and read off. We got 4 picks already posted on the Pick'em League. We got Pete Perry picks Pavlik KO in the 5th, and he's got Valiev by unanimous decision. Greg Meisner got Taylor with a unanimous decision, and Valiev same thing. Jay has Pavlik KO in 9th, Valiev KO in the 10th, and Cameron's got Valiev unanimous and Pavlik unanimous.
Pavlik unanimous. Lekovic unanimous. That's who's.
There's still time to sign up and get your picks in because nobody has any points yet in this prediction.
Not in this month. No, we are 1 month in, and Mo was the winner for that.
Pete must have heard me pick and hurried up and typed his pick. And
he was the first pick. His was up there already.
I hadn't read it. I hadn't read the picks yet, so I did not see Pete's picks either. So.
Yeah, say that 10 times. Say that once.
Type the pick.
It is now time for the Golden Leaf Fighter You Should Know. Tonight's Golden Leaf Fighter You Should Know, Joe Lynch, Hall of Famer Joe Lynch. Born Joseph Aloysius Lynch on November 30th, 1898 in New York City, New York. During an era replete with talented bantamweights, Lynch was one of the standouts. He turned pro in 1915 following a brief 6-month amateur career. Tall for a 118-pounder, the 5'7.5" Lynch appeared frail but was anything but. He possessed a hard right hand that was often set up by an effective left jab. An extremely active fighter, he fought as often as 2 or 3 times a week. Bouts with Memphis Pal Moore, Frankie Burns, Monty Attell, Johnny Ertl, Charles Ledoux, Abe Goldstein, Jack Sharkey, Kid Williams, and Pete Herman propelled him to the top of the division. While in the Navy, Lynch boxed 2 bouts with flyweight Jimmy Wilde in 1918 and 1919 respectively. He lost both times. Upon returning home in 1919, he was soon poised to box for the Bantamweight Championship. On December 22nd, 1920, he defeated Pete Herman for the World Championship, only to lose it back in 1921. Following a win over Midget Smith, he regained his lost laurels with a 14th round TKO over Herman's conqueror, Johnny Buff. After a successful title defense over Smith, he dropped the title to Abe Goldman in 1924 in his very next defense. Lynch continued to box, including 2 draws with rival Moore, before retiring from the ring in 1926, having competed in nearly 160 fights. In retirement, he lived in a small farm in New York City, where he served as a postmaster for many years. Lynch was also appointed a judge by the New York State Athletic Commission. On August 1st, 1965, Lynch died from an accidental drowning in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, New York. Born 1898, died 1965, 157 total fights, 71 wins, 17 losses, 12 draws, 57 no decisions, 38 wins coming by way of knockout. He was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame of Canastota, New York in the year 2005. Tonight's Golden Leaf Fighter You Should Know, Joe Lynch. Oh, we covered a lot. We talked to Andre Berto, who is definitely going to be about to become one of my heroes.
Talked to Malcolm Garrett, who's going to be in Bella's corner this weekend.
Yeah, so you'll see him. He'll be the one rubbing the Vaseline all over the giant forehead. He's going to use a bottle of Vaseline per round just to cover that forehead.
Yeah, fixing those cuts. He's a really good cut, man. He's one of the top in all of boxing.
I don't think Valov's ever been cut, so he might not have as much to do in this one. But I think Lekovic is gonna maybe make that head even bigger.
I don't know about that.
We'll see what there is to see. Oh my gosh. We covered a lot of ground tonight for Nestor Garza-Romero, who's out under the weather. Timber, the producer, Patterson, and Slaughter Puppetsky Kegabite. I am your host, Chris Guzman, wishing you peace and punches. This has been your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, brought to you by George Rogie Insurance. www.hssp.ccsportsjuice.com. Special thanks to Andre Berto. Save us a ringside seat.